How to edit tags in PractiCAD. Before you watch the section on editing tags, make sure you already have watched the tutorials on creating tags. Once you know how to create a tag, editing it is easy. There are two different types of edits. Those that are done through the property box by double clicking on a tag and changing the parameters here, and those by right clicking on a tag, as we're doing on the screen now, going to edit tag and editing it through the field box window. In the following tutorial, we're going to go over how to edit both tags, first for single duct and then for multiple ducts or multiple entities in the software. The first way to edit tags is through the AutoCAD Property Box. Here we're going to double click on our 36 by 18 tag and the AutoCAD Property Box is going to open up. Here you can see we have all different properties from geometry parameters, technology parameters, and the remaining ones you see that we can use to adjust this tag. We're going to go over them all one at a time. The first type we have for this particular tag are the geometry parameters. Here we have three choices. The style or text style, you can see here that it's following the textile standard, and we go over how to do that in the custom tagging tutorials. And then we have a font and font size. Now we can control the font and font size from the AutoCAD Property Box, but only if the text style parameter is blank. For example, notice if we change font size to 8 and hit enter, you can see that the font size has not changed. The reason why is in the AutoCAD Property Box, the text style overrides these two parameters. If we come over to Format, go to Text Style, and we look at the standard text style, you can see here the height is 3. Therefore, if we wanted to change the font while we had a text style written, we'd actually have to change it from here. If we move this to 5 inches, this tag would then adjust. However, if we would like to be able to change it from the AutoCAD Property Box, we would click on the tag. We would delete the text style to whatever we want. Here we're going to delete it out of the field. And now you can see that the tag instantly takes the font size 8. So now because there is no text style in this box, we can come here and change it to any size we want. So now we're moving it back to 3. So this will allow you to change your geometry parameters. For technology parameters, we can also change whether or not we'd like to change the text alignment, left, center, or right. And we can also change the frame. You'll notice currently that the frame here is no frame. We can switch it over to having a rectangle or any other different frame types we offer. One other thing to notice is that when you're in the AutoCAD Property Box, notice that we're listing the name of the tag here. If we go later into editing tags inside the data, usually you're going to have to find the tag by name. So notice under identification, we can see the name of the tag right here. So the first method is changing tags through the AutoCAD Property Box. The second way of editing tags is to use the Edit Tag feature. What we're going to do is left click once on the 56-inch tag, then we're going to right click and go to Edit Tag. When we do that, PractiCAD will open up a window that allows us to change any parameter inside this tag. You'll notice here that there's also a field for type, and we can redefine the type of tag here as well. Now you will not be able to utilize this feature and truly edit your tags without going through the tutorials on how to create custom tags. There they'll explain to you all of these parameters. Once you know how to do that, all you need to do is make the change right here and press OK. For example, in this exercise we're going to double click on field 1A and PractiCAD is going to open up the field box. Here you can see that we have the property parameter for length. We're going to say that we'd like to see the little inch symbol. So we're going to right click next to it. We're going to hit the little plus key so we can combine property with text. And then we're going to put in the little inches symbol and hit ampersand to put it into our expression. So all we've done here is added the inches symbol. Now what we're going to do is we're going to press OK, and PractiCAD is simply going to edit the tag for us. Now one thing we need to mention is that we have only adjusted this one tag. For example, if we come over and grab rectangular duct and we put 2 more pieces on the drawing, you'll notice that these length tags do not have the inches symbol. The reason is when you use edit tag, it only affects the tags that were highlighted at the time you used edit tag. If you would like to change the data inside PractiCAD so that the auto tag shows up with an inches symbol each time, you must do that through my library, and there are tutorials on that. That'll conclude the tutorial on using the edit tag feature. Now we're going to show you how to globally edit tags on your drawing. PractiCAD allows you to edit multiple tags at one time, either through the AutoCAD Property Box or usually through the Edit Tag command. However, the only rule if you go to do this is you only want to edit or globally edit tags that are identical. For example, here we have 3 length tags, which are 56. These are identical tags. They're all called length tag. Their properties are the same. Therefore, we can highlight all 3. We did this by individually picking them. However, you can use a selection automatic, if you know how to use them, to isolate the tags by name. Here we're just going to pick them individually. We're going to right click and we're going to go into edit tag. When we go into edit tag, we're now going to see the property of this particular length tag. And it's going to show the right property because all the tags are the same. So we have the property length, and what we're going to do here is we're going to add the little inches symbol, hit the ampersand, we're going to put it into our expression, we're going to press OK. Now PractiCAD will globally edit these 3 tags. Now if you do decide to highlight 2 tags that are not the same, PractiCAD is only capable of displaying the properties of one. So if you do the following and go to edit tag, and then go to make a change, you can see here all we have is the length plus inches symbol. We only have the properties for the length tag. The width by depth tag is not here. So currently, if we go to press OK and exit out of this window, PractiCAD is going to make both tags follow whatever you see in this expression. Therefore, if you press OK, it's going to change this tag into this tag. So you only want to edit tags that are identical if you're going to do multiple tags at one time. The next part of the tutorial, we're going to show you how to edit PractiCAD tags in terms of data. PractiCAD comes with a lot of default data, and you might want to adjust the tags that already exist inside the data. For example, we're going to come over here and we're going to grab the rect duct, and we're going to put this rect duct fitting on the drawing. When we do that, we're going to notice that we have a length tag, which shows 56. Now, if we would like to say 56 inches, but we don't want to use the edit tag feature, which is only going to modify this existing tag. It's only going to change the one on the drawing. We'd like to set it so every time the tag is used for auto tagging or automatics, we get a little inches symbol. We need to change it through the PractiCAD data. Now there are 2 things you're going to want to find out before you go into My Library to change this. First, what is the name of the tag? And second, what type of tag is it? Is it a general, an arrow, a property? 99% of the time, it's a custom tag. But what we're going to do here is we're going to left click once, we're going to right click, we're going to go to edit tag. And we're going to take a look at what is the type. You can always see the type as it's listed up here. This happens to be a custom tag. So we're going to exit out of this window, and now what we're going to do is double click on the tag and open up the AutoCAD Property Box. Here you can see under identification that the name of the tag is length tag rect duct, as it is in my system. It might be different on your screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the library icon on your PractiCAD tool sets, and we're going to go into the documentation section. On the left hand side, we're going to open up documentation. We're going to go to tag. We saw that the tag type was custom, so we know that it's under here, and we're going to look for the length tag rect duct. Now you can see there's none listed here. The default tags for PractiCAD are usually under PractiCAD tags, but check the entire list. So we're going to open it up, and now what we're going to do is scroll down until we find length tag rect duct by name. And you can see here, this is the tag that we are trying to change. Now it is obvious because we put the fitting on the drawing that the PractiCAD rect duct is utilizing this tag for auto tags. So what we can do now is we can edit the tag here, just like we did from the edit tag feature. However, if we edit the tag here, it will change this tag for good. We are editing the PractiCAD data. So we're going to come into length, we're going to hit the plus key, and now we're going to put in the inches, and we're going to hit the ampersand. Now we're just going to hit the save key. The change has been made. We hit save, and now what we're going to do is we're going to close out. Now, if we go to grab another fitting and put it on the drawing, you can see that the tag has been updated through the PractiCAD data. So the length tag, we'll double click, length tag rect duct, as you can see listed here, will always have that symbol. So that is how we edit PractiCAD default database to change the tags.